post-inauguration conversation here during the commercial break. On the line right now, we do have Chef Rick Tarantino. And Chef Rick, we're talking about this great quinoa salad with grilled chicken. I want to go over this ingredients list for our listeners really quick. 2 6-ounce chicken breasts. You can grill those. 4 cups of water, 10 ounces of quinoa, which is about 1.5 cups. 2 teaspoons of salt for the water. A pound of plum tomatoes, seeded and chopped. Half of a Vidalia onion chopped up, half a cup of broccoli or broccoli rabe, a 1/4 cup fresh Italian parsley, you want that finely chopped, 1 large garlic clove, 2 tablespoons white balsamic vinegar, which we said we prefer the white balsamic, and the next, let's see, the fresh sea salt, fresh black pepper, and then a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Now, if I'm speaking too fast, guys, fear not, we will post this to the Larry Manetti PM Show blog page. So you can get that from the CRN
Yeah, I
Talk.com
mean,
website.
how fast do you think I can write?
Yeah, I used to feel that way. I watched Julia Childs on TV, and it was like I was writing everything down a million miles an hour. But
And you know what? Nobody teaches shorthand anymore.
that's right. No, but we have the internet, guys, so fear not. This will be posted at crntalk.com. Just click on the PM Show with the Manettis, and you got the recipe there. Now, Chef Rick, back to the professional. We got our ingredients. Now, what do we do with them?
All right. So you're going to grill your chicken up, we talked about. You're going to put a little salt and pepper, use your indoor or outdoor grill, 165, set it aside. Then you're going to make your vinaigrette. So you're going to just combine together the tomato, the onion, the broccoli, and add that to the quinoa. And then you're going to pour your vinaigrette in. And I like to pour in only about 3/4 of the vinaigrette. Toss it around a little bit. Now, you can make this up to a week in advance. Keep it in your fridge. When you're ready to eat it, pull it out, slice up your chicken breast, put a couple of scoops of the quinoa salad, down onto your plate. Top it with the chicken breast and serve it with a little extra vinaigrette on the side.
That sounds so delicious.
Great tailgate recipe. Great healthy lunch if you're going to work. You can take this to work.
Oh, yeah, this would travel very well.
Yep. You can even use a little sliced steak or turkey or even fish if you have it left over from the night before. Mix up the salad, keep it in your fridge. All week long, you go to work. Every other day, you have a healthy lunch.
Well, I want to say it too, Chef Rick, is that a lot of these ingredients they're very easy to find. Most of these ingredients you can get at your local grocery store without any problems whatsoever.
Exactly.
And the kids would have a great time making this with you.
They would, and you could substitute. You can add a little things you like. Say you like carrot, add some carrot. If you don't like the broccoli, add corn. The little mini corn. The kids love those little teeny Chinese corn, little mini corn cob.
Oh yeah.
Add some things in it, spice it up. Let the kids enjoy it. Let your family and friends, you're eating healthy. It's a new year. It's a great way to start.
Now, Chef Rick, for our listeners out there that really want to get the best for their family when it comes to products and produce and meats and everything else, but maybe don't have access at their local stores, what's a great way that they can get a hold of this stuff?
Well, I'll tell you what. Every time we do a recipe, I want to make sure that you can get at least the protein, the best of the best. So at our website that we do up for the Larry Manetti Show, you go to myrastellidirect.com/Chef Rick. You click on there, and you'll be able to order any of the proteins that we have. So if we're talking about chicken breast like tonight, you can go on there. You can get a great price. You even mentioned a Larry Manetti Show. I think the code is STL still. And you get another discount. I think it's 10% more off. So you're getting this, not only the quality that a restaurant would get, and this is restaurant food. This is just the same food that Gibson's would buy from this type of distributor. You're getting that same quality food at the price the restaurant would pay, so you're saving money too.
Okay,
awesome.
run that again. Rastelli what?
It's myrastellidirect.com/Chef Rick. Or you can type it into Google and it'll come up.
Perfect. Now, you said you had a winter...
I have a little winter marinara for you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do tell.
Do tell. So, when I talked to Larry before the show, we were talking about all kinds of healthy foods. And, us being Italian as we are, we thought, well, what better than a little winter marinara?
Yeah.
So, when I grew up, marinara was sort of the sauce that was always in the fridge. It was what we made everything from. And, in fact, when we would make a bolognese, sometimes they would start with the marinara if it was already in the fridge.
Sure.
So this is the easiest recipe, and you can use some, things you can get during the wintertime. You get some canned tomatoes. Get the San Marzano tomato. That's the Italian tomato, the DOP, which means it was authentically certified that it was a San Marzano tomato out of Italy. So when that says DOP, that is a real tomato, a real San Marzano tomato from Italy. You buy those. You can get them crushed or you can get them whole. Going to start with some garlic. Now, in the wintertime, we still have fresh garlic, but if you can't get it, it's okay to buy the little jar of fresh, chopped garlic. A regular onion, so you can use any type of onion that you like. I try to use either little Cipollini Italian onions if I can find them.
Oh, those are delicious.
Aren't those great? You can get them in the wintertime, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can get them in the wintertime. And then I use some basil. Now, if you can't find fresh because it's wintertime, here's a nice hint. In your fresh produce section, you will see tubes of basil, tubes of chives, tubes of garlic, tubes of ginger. They're ground and put into a tube. You can use those instead. So you take those out, and it's usually about a half a teaspoon is equal to, four leaves of basil. And you can use that. So if you can't get fresh basil or if it's really expensive, just buy the tubes of the already prepared ground basil. You can find it right there in your grocery section. Almost every grocery store has it. And then I add just a little bit of salt and pepper. Now, here's the secret. You heat your pan with the olive oil. You add about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Put it in your pan. You add your garlic and your onion. And then you add a little pinch of salt and pepper. But then you fry the tomatoes. You put the tomatoes in there. And you actually fry them.
Wow.
You want them to start to caramelize, to get that brown finish on them. That's what's going to add that sweetness without adding sugar to the sauce. That's extracting the natural sugar from the tomato sauce. Then you're just going to finish sauteing those so the onions are transparent. Add a little bit of water. Add in your basil. Mix it up, and you're done.
Oh,
Brilliant.
delicious.
Great fast sauce.
That was
That's
so
fantastic.
easy.
Wonderful.
And it's going to take about 20 minutes, start to finish. You don't have to cook it all day.
Oh, awesome.
Lovely.
Chef Rick, for all our listeners out there, I want them to go out there, go to myrastellidirect.com/Chef Rick. Rastelli is spelled Rastelli, myrastellidirect.com, and order all the great products that Chef Rick has on the site. Chef Rick, I can't wait till we talk to you again, buddy. It's always fun.
It's always too long in between, so I'm always pleased to be on the show. Everybody, thank you very much for having me.
Couple more weeks. Take care, Rick. Hi.